PopChar X is the easiest way to insert special characters and symbols into your documents on Mac OS X. It's really simple. Just hit the P in your menu bar and PopChar opens up. Using its simple interface, you can browse all Unicode and ASCII characters. Then simply search for what you're looking for, in this case a euro symbol, click it, and it will automatically be inserted into your document. That's the power of PopChar X on Mac OS X. Let's begin by looking at the PopChar interface. Everything in PopChar is contained within one window, and from here you can insert characters simply by clicking on them, and they'll insert into your open document. You can also see that by clicking on the little arrow beside the headings, you can contract or expand them, allowing you to see more or less of them. There's also the search bar up here that allows you to search, and search allows you to search not even just the character names, but let's say euro, or for example arrows, and it will find all the arrows for us here. So it's a very handy search there. Also, if you're looking at two characters and you want to discern between them and you can't really see them, PopChar has a really cool feature, the magnifying glass in the lower left-hand corner. By clicking that, all the characters you mouse over are magnified, and this really allows you to see and fine-tune which character you're looking for. You'll also notice that when you click on characters, they get highlighted yellow. This means that they're recent characters, and they help you to discern between the ones you use commonly. If you want to see all your recent characters, just go to the corner of PopChar and click Recent Characters from the drop-down menu. From here, you can see all your recent characters. You can click them. No matter how many times you use them, they'll stay here. And this is good for characters that you use on a consistent basis. PopChar also allows you to change the fonts in which the characters are inserted into your documents. So right now we have Lucidia Grande, but you can also see some other recent fonts that we've used in this menu here. You can also show a font list, and this will have all the fonts that you have installed on Mac OS X. From here, we can simply click on different fonts, and you'll notice that the characters here change depending on what font they're available for. So certain fonts will have certain characters available to them. Another really cool feature from the font menu is you can click As in Document, and PopChar will automatically detect the font that you have selected in the document. So right now I have Lucidia Grande in this Pages document. If I was to change that to something, let's say like Helvetica, PopChar will change to Helvetica and will show me all those characters. So very, very handy feature here. Of course, PopChar is extremely flexible and customizable. To access the preferences, simply click the PopChar drop-down and hit Preferences. From here, you can change the way that PopChar works. You can choose how to activate PopChar and where the P is located. You can have it as a standard menu bar item in the top right-hand corner of the menu bar or in the top left-hand corner. You can also choose to only show the P when pointing into the corner. So as I move my mouse to the corner of the menu bar, you'll see the P appears. Clicking that would activate PopChar. You can also choose how to close PopChar automatically. You can choose after selecting a character, it will automatically fade out when the mouse pointer leaves the window or when clicking outside the window. And finally, you can choose to start PopChar at login, so it's always available and accessible to you. Next, you have View and Insert. From here, you can change the size to make them how big and how small you want in the window. You can also choose how many recent fonts you want in the menu and how many recent characters you want highlighted. And finally, you can choose how HTML characters are inserted. Are they inserted as numbers or HTML entities? Clicking OK will apply these changes. PopChar also has some really advanced features for power users. By default, when you insert characters into your document, it will automatically insert it using the font and the size specified in the document. Now, if you want to change that, in PopChar's Insert menu, you can choose to insert formatted text. Choose the size you want, click a character, and you'll notice that it's inserted into the document using that formatting as opposed to the document's formatting. Very handy for power users. Also, if you're doing coding of websites or HTML documents, you can choose HTML down here, and by clicking on characters, it will give you the actual numbers needed to insert this into an HTML code. Also, a new feature in PopChar 4 is the ability to search all characters. Let me explain. Usually when I search a character, so let's say arrows, in the font Geneva, it will show me all the characters that are defined by arrows that are in the font Geneva. But let's say I want other arrows in different fonts. I can search. I can look at Helvetica. Those aren't the ones I'm looking for. I can look in Lucidia Grande. That's a few more, but I want other ones. PopChar 4 makes this really easy. To search across all the fonts, all you have to do is click the All button in the PopChar menu. And now PopChar searches across all the fonts to find all the arrows there are. This is really handy. And you'll also see that it organizes them by color. All the black ones are the ones that are available in the current font selected. So in this case, Lucidia Grande. And all the other arrows are the ones found in other fonts. As you can see, PopChar is the easiest way to record accents, symbols, or any other special characters on Mac OS X.